Hey, what's going on, guys? Coming at you with an update video. I'm basically going to be playing catch up and filling you guys in on everything that's going on because it's been about a week since I made a video. Lots of reasons for that. I've just been really busy, and then I planned to have made videos this past weekend, but as you can probably tell by my voice, I'm getting over another cold, sinus infection, whatever you want to call it. My throat was so messed up I could barely talk over this past weekend, so not fun, not fun. It seems like, almost like a tradition. Like I usually always get sick, it seems like around E3 every year. So it's almost like a tradition, like, hey, I'm getting sick. Oh, E3 time. So, but yeah. So, anyways, as you guys know, it is June. June is a huge month for news, huge month for hype, huge month for games. I got like 6 different games to pick up across all my systems, which is 3DS, PS4, and Switch. 2 games per system. Starting with tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be unboxing Wipeout, the Omega Collection. I got it pre-ordered through Amazon. When you pre-order it through Amazon, you got the 4 exclusive themes there, so that's the reason I did that. Plus, I get Prime 20% off, so that's always cool. I'll be unboxing that tomorrow evening after I get off work for you guys. Definitely cannot wait for that. And like I said, it's June, so that means E3. And if you guys want to know about my E3 plans, yes, I know last year I didn't really do much for E3. This year I'm changing. I'm going back to my old style. We will be watching it live. The big 3 conferences, which are Microsoft, Sony, and then of course Nintendo's digital event. Me and a friend, PS3 Master 19. We always watch it every year, so we will be live recording it like we did in the past, and we'll be doing reaction videos. I'm gonna see about getting with him to do probably some like prediction videos before E3, if our schedules permit. But yeah, that's definitely what we'll be doing. Like I said, we'll be doing all that. I wasn't originally going to do the live recording thing, but a couple of people have requested it to me over the past couple months, so I figured, hey, why not? I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big E3 this year, better than last year's, because last year's was kind of, it was okay, but it was, it was kind of subpar. I mean, let's be honest. But yeah. Anyways, the ones we will be watching and be reacting to are Microsoft's, which is on Sunday. I got the schedule right here. This is Pacific time. I live in Eastern time, so Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then Monday Sony's is at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then Nintendo's will have theirs at noon Eastern on Tuesday. So I actually like the fact they're doing it one per day. Usually Microsoft and Sony took Monday, Microsoft would be at noon or whatnot. I like this a little bit better. It gives us time. It gives us breathing room between each conference. Now we can actually do our. It gives time to react better, to upload the videos for you guys. So it'll be really better this year, I believe, because they have them spaced out one per day. EA, Bethesda, the PC show, Ubisoft, all those I don't really care for. I might read up on those. I may talk about those later at some other point, but those aren't priority. I just don't care for them. I care about what's going to be at the big 3. So that's just me. And like I said, there'll be other videos coming soon before E3 talking about E3 predictions and stuff like that. Definitely. So yeah. One thing I wanted to cover that I did not get a chance to do was this: the Nintendo Switch Online. They delayed it to 2018. I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen all the videos about this, but I wanted to give at least my thoughts to it. So it'll still be free until 2018. They did do say on the site, after the free trial period, most games will require a paid online service subscription from Nintendo in order to play online. So they say most games. I have a feeling that some games that have been there this year are going to remain free. I have a feeling that games like maybe Mario Kart are going to remain free. I just have a feeling, just because a game like Mario Kart, well, it was a port from last generation, and not only that, but a lot of kids and everyone else plays that game. So I just feel like Mario Kart, maybe Bomberman might stay free. I have a feeling ARMS' Splatoon 2 will definitely become part of the paid, and then anything else from here on out will be a paid online thing, unless it's something like an MMO that comes to it, like probably like Dragon Quest X or whatnot, might be exempt from that. But it's just something to note that they say most games. And again, I'm not saying that Mario Kart is gonna be. I'm just predicting. We don't know anything until 2018. Obviously, we already know about the online lobby and voice chat. It's still going to require the dedicated smart device app from your phone or tablet or what have you, which good and bad. Again, like I know a lot of people are losing their minds over it. I don't think it's that bad just because almost everyone has a smart device of some kind on them. So it's like, and like I said, they already said a free limited version of that will be available for download this summer. So we'll definitely be able to try it out and see how we like it. Now, the classic game selection. Previously, they had said that every month new game, like these classic games, are going to rotate. They have gone on record and said that's not going to be the case. There's going to be a never-ending catalog. Well, not never-ending, but you know what I mean. Always added to catalog that you'll always have access to as long as you stay a subscriber to the online service. And it's classic titles with added online play. And they've noted here that you got Mario 3, Balloon Fight, and Dr. Mario. That excites me a lot because of the fact that it's not just cycled out games, but it's a whole catalog that you'll always be able to play, and they'll add games to it. And classic games online play, Balloon Fight. Balloon Fight is one of my favorite NES games of all time. Like I love Balloon Fight. It's very, very fun. It's just very addicting. Super Mario Bros. 3, again, that's the first video game I've ever actually played, and it's one of my favorite Mario games of all time. Another favorite NES game of all time for me. Dr. Mario, a lot of people love Dr. Mario. A lot of people love their puzzle games, and to get that online, that's actually really cool. So this is a really neat feature. I like this. They have said that it's separate from Virtual Console, which is still coming. We don't know when. So a lot of people were freaking out saying that, oh, this is going to replace Virtual Console. Blah, blah. They already said it is not going to. So yeah. The eShop deals, basically you're going to get discounts and stuff, kind of like how PlayStation Plus does it. I like that as well because I like the discounts that Sony does on the PlayStation Store, so that's cool. The pricing is amazing. If you want 1 month, $4. 3 months, $8. 12 months for a whole year, $20. That is a third of the price of the competition, which is Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus. And with everything that you're getting, like right off the bat, when I buy this, like I'll already be playing so many online games. I got Bomberman, I got Street Fighter 2, I got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I got ARMS, I got Splatoon 2, so much stuff. We know there's going to be a Smash Brothers eventually in the system, obviously, there's so many games, and at $20 entry point, like it's a lot. It's a lot easier to get into and jump into than the other services. As you guys know, if you've been following me for a little bit, I don't have PlayStation Plus right now. I've gotten rid of it for a while now, actually, because there's no real incentive. There's not really a lot of online games I play on the PS4 that interest me. That, and when they increased it from $50 to $60, kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. So it's like, it hasn't really benefited me. I like what Nintendo's doing here, and I'm hoping that they see a really big uptake with it that maybe Sony and Microsoft will become aware of, and maybe they can drop their price a little bit, because honestly $60 for online, in my opinion, is a bit too much. That's just my opinion. $20 I believe is a steal. I was expecting 30 or 40. That's what I was originally expecting, and I would have been fine with it still. But $20, amazing. So I just wanted to give my thoughts on that. What I like about this is the fact that they announced this now means it won't take any time away from their segment at E3. They don't have to talk about it. Now, what they can instead talk about, instead of talking about their online service, which is delayed to next year anyways, they can instead talk about the Virtual Console. Or they can talk about maybe the first big wide system update for the Switch that adds new features and things like that. And that's what I'd prefer to see. Now that they've talked about this on the side, they've gotten this out of the way, that's cool. That's very cool. So one last thing I want to talk about is, okay, so Pokemon Direct. They announced this today. It is going to be tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. It's a special 8-minute Pokemon Direct. We don't know anything about it. A lot of people are already losing their shit and saying, oh, it's Pokemon Stars for the Switch, blah, blah, blah. And again, I stress the fact that it's not going to be Pokemon Stars for the Switch. I've already made a whole video on that. It's got a lot of dislikes because people they're not looking at the evidence like I am, but hey, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, if we get Pokemon Stars on the Switch tomorrow morning, I'll obviously have a reaction video, so obviously I'll be like, hey, I was wrong, you guys can slap me for it, but I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's still. I think we still have some 3DS Pokemon games coming. Personally, I'm thinking it's going to be Diamond and Pearl remakes, and if not that, it's going to be a third version for Sun and Moon. I think that's what it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be anything. They're not going to make a Pokemon Direct for Pokemon Go updates. That's not what they use directs for. They've never used directs for their mobile stuff. I don't think it's going to be for the rumored Pokken Tournament Switch port because again, they're not going to make a special direct for a port of a Wii U game. It just doesn't. It just seems too random. It's not going to be for any Pokemon spin-off game. They've never done that for a Pokemon Direct. They've only used the Pokemon Directs to unveil future titles like X and Y, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon. Actually, I'm not even sure if Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire had a direct, but I do know they unveiled it as some like little thing like this outside of E3. So, and again, this is great because the fact of the matter is, the fact that they're unveiling it now means that it just leaves more room at E3 for more stuff. So we're already getting so many announcements now. The Switch is online, the whatever new Pokemon games are coming. That it just means what are they going to show for E3? You know, it's crazy to think about that we're getting actually a lot of content. So yeah, definitely I'll have a reaction video for this in the morning. It's probably going to be just a camera video because I actually have to work in the morning, so it's going to be a rushed video. But I will have a quick reaction video tomorrow, as well as that'll be tomorrow morning, and then in the evening I'm going to have the Wipeout Omega collection unboxing, and then this week I'm going to be doubling down on videos. I will have 1 or 2 videos each day. I'm going to try to, because like I said, there's a lot of stuff I got to talk about. There's, like I said, I got unboxings all throughout this month. I'm going to be talking about certain E3 stuff, certain rumored games and stuff that I've been hearing about. There's a lot of stuff I really, really want to talk about. So definitely, like I said, I'm going to try to do at least 1 or 2 videos each day throughout this week before we get into E3. So yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching. More videos coming soon, and I will catch you guys later.